Well, OB20 The Eternal Conflict is right around the corner. Let's talk about some of these changes. Hey everybody, what is going on? Brandon here with an OB20 update video. Now, I did an OB20 video last week showcasing a lot of the skins and the battle pass and some of the changes, mostly just the visual changes we were getting, because I really didn't have a lot of time to go in and try to break down what all they were possibly changing with the weapons when I had no official notes to go off of. So I didn't cover any of that. We've got some notes now. They did the update show yesterday. I did miss it, unfortunately. I had an alarm scheduled for it, and I accidentally set it to the wrong time, and I completely missed it. But luckily enough, I was able to play the OB20 patch the weekend before through the PTS, and then they've updated patch notes. So there's information out there, so now everybody can get their hands on it, but I'm just going to do this video and break down some of the new stuff that we're getting with this patch. And the first thing I want to talk about is the new ability. Now, we're getting a new ability. It's called the Skull of Chaos. Now, what this basically is a heat-seeking grenade. Now, I don't have any video showing it in use. This really bums me out because I played, and I actually did record some matches with me using it, but for whatever reason, Shadowplay decided it wanted to not be my friend the other day, so it didn't record any of my video. Well, it recorded some of it, but then it like froze frame halfway through. So I don't have any video of actually using it, but I can describe what it does. I just don't want to go and use other YouTubers' video footage. I don't like doing that. So basically what it is, it's a heat-seeking grenade. You throw it near an enemy and it will track them down and hit them. And I really like that because we don't really have any abilities like this in the game already. When I initially saw the artwork for it, I thought it was going to be a variation of Soul Gust, another mage ability, but apparently this isn't even a class ability. It's just an ability you can find and loot. All classes can use it. It has no class bonuses. And it bounces. Every time it bounces, it slows down. It starts out its cooldowns around 20 seconds, and then it moves down to 12 the higher up in rarity it gets. But it's a pretty interesting ability, and I like it because, like I said, we have not really had any abilities like this in the game, and I'm pretty shocked that they put something with heat-seeking ability in the game whatsoever. But I don't think it's overpowered, so I don't really think it's going to be a big deal. And I'm actually pretty interested to see how it plays and see what kind of playstyles come out of using this ability. The next thing I want to talk about real quick is just some of the quality of life changes coming in this patch. One thing being damage indicators. When you're shooting somebody, now the damage will add up, so you can actually see the total damage that you're dishing out rather than just trying to do all the math, which I hate doing that. I've had to do it multiple times before when I've unloaded on somebody. I'm like, there is no way they've still got armor and health, and I'd go back and I'd do math to try to figure it out. I remember one time one guy survived by like 1 health according to math, so it was pretty wild. But now it'll add up automatically, so you won't have to do that. You'll actually be able to see how much damage total you're dishing out. That's pretty cool. Obviously, a big one, which I'm throwing in with the quality of life changes, is the new play screen, the new battle screen. When you go to queue up with your squad, it looks gorgeous. I like it. It's really well designed. Obviously, it's nothing revolutionary, but it does look a lot better than the original screen where you're just kind of sitting there on the same menu screen. I like it. I enjoy the new menu style. I definitely think it's a step in the right direction as far as aesthetics go, and I enjoy it. I mean, it's nothing, like I said, nothing revolutionary, but it is a nice, subtle change to the game. Next up is one that actually makes me sad. Ranks are resetting. I knew it would happen. I knew it would always. With any game with a ranking system, it always happens. When it's divided up in seasons, usually this happens with pretty much any game. So I knew it was going to happen, but it really still bums me out. I love the Master logo. I love having that underneath all my queues. And it sucks. I don't really feel like playing and grinding to get Master again, but I do think in a way it'll probably get me back into the game a little bit more. I think I played a lot more when I was grinding for rank than I did after I finally achieved Master, so I think that now this will give me at least a little bit more incentive to play again, even though I'm upset because I now have to re-earn my Master rank, and I really don't want to grind for the next 2 weeks to get it back, because I don't play a crap ton. I play about 10 matches a day at most, so I'm really hoping that I can really achieve this rank quickly again, but it might bring a lot of people back into playing if they can re-grind out their ranks. Obviously, a lot of us knew this was going to happen, still bummer, but, you know, we'll move on, we'll live. Us with the Master's ranks, we'll get them again, and we'll just move on. Next up is good news for Switch users. If you are a Switch user and you're playing Realm Royale, you'll now be able to invite Xbox players by name in-game. I love that. I have not bought it on Switch. I've already got the Founders Pack on PC. I've already got it on Xbox. I really don't want to buy it on Switch again, so I'm just going to wait until it goes free on Switch before I download it. I know a lot of you are probably wondering where I'm going to do a video showing gameplay from the Switch, so I can let you guys know how it plays, and I will do that video, but only when it goes free, so I apologize. Unless Realm Royale wants to send me a free copy, I'm not buying the Founders Pack again to play it on Switch. I'm just going to wait like most people are. But yeah, so if you do already have it on the Switch, though, you're going to be able to add Xbox players. So if you've got friends that play on Xbox and you don't have an Xbox, which I don't really know anybody that has a Switch that doesn't have an Xbox, but if you're one of those people, you'll be able to actually invite some of your friends on Xbox now by name. That's a pretty good change, especially with the whole crossplay thing. So yeah, that's pretty awesome, pretty good news. And lastly, to finish this video off, is discussing balance changes. Now, these balance changes are unbalanced in my opinion because I hate all of these changes except for one. I love one of these changes, absolutely love it. I hate all the other changes. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the good news first and let you guys know the one I love, and that is the armor potion changes. Now, if you kill somebody, they will automatically drop one armor potion. Also, chest armor potions are going to be more, there's going to be more of them. You're going to be able to find them a lot easier, and I love that. I know a lot of us have been saying for a long time that the armor potions there were just too few of them sometimes. I know I've played through multiple games where I didn't find any armor potions the entire game, and the only ones I had were ones that I had forged. And that sucks. You know, I don't want it to necessarily be common, but I would rather be able to find one armor potion than a rune every 5 seconds. So I don't understand why they didn't make this change sooner, but I love the change that it's coming. I love that. The fact that a person, like if you kill somebody, they will drop at least one armor potion. That is great for multiple reasons. It's going to kind of make the whole vultures, situation where people swarm in on somebody that just got out of a fight. It's going to kind of reduce that a little bit. It's going to make it a little bit easier if you do down somebody, if you can get a hold of that armor potion they drop, to kind of replenish yourself a little bit, just in case somebody tries to swarm in on you and take you down. You're going to have that armor potion to at least give you at least a little bit of a defense. I think this is a good change. I love it. But now moving on to the bad news. The next balance change, which is one I do not like, is the lifesteal rune is getting nerfed. It's going from 30% lifesteal to 15%. I hate this. I don't understand why. I mean, the lifesteal rune is really not... I mean, it's a good rune to have, but it's not overpowered as it is. And basically cutting its power in half is just... I mean, I really don't see a point of even really having a lifesteal rune now. 15%, while decent, is not really that good when you really think about how much actual health these players have. So I don't really know why they decided to nerf that. Maybe it'll be a good change, but I mean, as it stands right now, I really don't feel that the lifesteal rune is very effective anyway. If I can choose it or something like a passive repair rune, I'm always going to choose a passive repair rune. But, who knows? Maybe this is a good change. I just don't really see a point in it. To me, it seems kind of unnecessary, but who knows? We'll see. And lastly is a change I might have been a little too harsh on when I said I hated it, but I really am not a fan of it. I guess I'll just have to test it out and see what I really feel about it when I have more time to play with the Assassin and the Shredder. But that's the Shredder's getting nerfed, or balanced, I guess you would call it, because they do try to balance it a little bit here without making it a complete nerf. But the Shredder no longer deals headshot damage. I don't like that at all. I don't think any weapon should not be able to deal headshot damage. I think they should all be able to deal headshot damage. But the Shredder is getting nerfed to where it can't do that anymore. But they are decreasing the time between shots, making it fire faster. Now, I have heard from a couple people that played with the Shredder during the PTS. I didn't actually get a chance to play with it during the PTS, but I did talk to a couple people that said they felt like the accuracy suffered because of the increased rate of fire. Maybe because the shots scatter a little bit more when you're firing at a faster rate. I know when they initially put the Shredder in the game, from the Venom pistol to the Shredder, it did lose accuracy, so maybe that's a change that's going on here. I'm not exactly sure, so don't quote me, but I have heard a few other content creators say that the Shredder feels like it's not nearly as accurate now, but I'm not exactly sure. I guess I'll just have to test it out whenever this patch goes live and let you guys know then if I feel like it's less accurate. I'll figure it out then, I guess. But that's all the time I got for this one, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video and you want to see more, please do me a favor and hit that red subscribe button. If you want to know anytime Nathan or I upload videos, please do us a favor and hit that bell icon so you'll be sure to know anytime we upload any videos, so YouTube will send you notifications. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.